Gotta make sure the shoulders are working there. The back is working there. What else should be working, yeah? My mouth. Haha. Hey, good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome to the Wake Up Call for another Monday morning. It is the 6th day of December 2021. The time is now 27 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. We're going to take you up until 10 o'clock this morning. This morning, we've got DJ Lano joining us. Oh, yeah, holding it down for DJ Jose with your girl, Crystal. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Good morning, Anna. Y'all need to get up and get going, okay? You have life. You have energy. No matter the level, high, medium, low. Almost sound like I was talking about steak there. No matter what level of energy, you have life this morning, all right? So roll out of bed. Go wash your face and brush your teeth or something, all right? Take a shower, let's have some breakfast. And let's take on today's challenges, all right? And make sure we capitalize on each and every single opportunity as much as we possibly can. Because once those opportunities are gone, more than likely, they ain't coming back. All right, if you're on the road right now, good morning. Good morning to all the drivers, conductors, passengers. If you're driving private vehicle, company vehicle, a minibus, good morning to you. Good morning to all the farmers, everybody who's working in the agricultural sector. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All those who are working with money, good morning. I'm so tempted to say speaking of money, but let's get the greetings out first, and then we're going to touch on all the things that have been trending over the weekend. And some of them ain't too good. I'm telling you right now, some of them ain't too good. What we could do? What can we do? Listen, if you want to hit us up at any point during the morning, the WhatsApp number is 430-1043. The number to call is 457-1043. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Extreme 104 SVG. If you're listening via 88.5, 104.3, www.x104fm.com, your favorite app, your favorite website. Good morning to you. You find yourself across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the rest of the region, US, UK, Canada, Asia, Africa, outer space. Maybe close to one of those black holes that they found really close to the earth. I don't know. Good morning to you, all right? Let's make some positive movements this morning. All right. Now that we have that gone, we have that out of the way. Good morning, good morning. If I have missed anybody, I sincerely apologize. But morning, bonjour, buenos dias. Now, some excellent news. Good news. Congratulations to Kevin Little. Big up yourself, man. Even though I don't know what percentage of the population does not like you, it really doesn't matter. Congratulations. Let me read out the Spotify. Ooh, it's a big thing. It is a big thing. So Spotify for artists, all right? And he shared this on his Instagram profile very recently. 35.1 million streams, 9 million listeners, 1.6 million hours across 177 countries. And some people can't even give you some props, man. 2021, oh gosh, man. Big up yourself, big up yourself. You know, there was an argument, or there's always this continuous argument of whether or not he's really the biggest soca artist of the region. Should we use, or can we use Spotify's figures, numbers, as a way to measure that, as a measuring stick, a measuring tool? And you know, I'm going to throw in Marshall's figures here and compare. Because for the most part, at face value, everybody would think that Machel Montano is leaps and bounds beyond Kevin Little. But you remember the figures I shared for Kevin? Machel's figures are 30.2 million streams, 2.6 million listeners, 178 countries, 1.5 million hours. There you go. There you go. Maybe this will put an end to the argument as to who's the region's biggest soca star. But then again, it might go back to how do you measure who's the biggest soca star. Anyways, congratulations, Kevin. Congratulations, Machel. Congratulations, all the other artists who've been making it big for 2021. Congratulations, all right? All the best for 2022. Now, concerning COVID 19, we've had 2 new deaths. Condolences to the families. 2 new deaths. So we're up to 76 deaths. Well, boy, we don't like to hear these things at all. We do not like to hear these things at all. But make sure you keep yourself safe and protected as much as possible. If you have to be in a crowded area, please put on your mask. It is not just for other people around you, it's for yourself. All right? If you're unmasked around somebody and they just decide to like a couple sneeze and some coughs, that could very well might be it for you. All right? And then you're going to take it back home and all them drama there. So just put on your mask, keep your distance, sanitize, wash your hands, all them nice things in there that could help to prevent infection from COVID-19 and other diseases. All right? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, boy, I know. I was not here on Friday. So I was not able to speak on this issue on Friday morning, right? But a release was shared from the police as to the update. All right, let me throw it out for you. An investigation has been launched into 3 separate incidents where 3 persons were injured by Cornelius Kennedy of Lomans Leeward, who is believed to be mentally ill. According to reports on Thursday, December 2nd, the Kennedy reportedly struck 3 persons in an unprovoked attack. 2 of the 3 persons are currently in an unresponsive state in the ICU at MCMH. The person was discharged. Now, if you've been listening for quite some time, you know that every now and then I touch on mental health issues. And this brought back so many other incidents where persons who were known to be suffering from mental illnesses attacked individuals, attacked and killed. And sometimes these individuals who were known to be mentally ill or suffering from some mental illness, they were even killed. Now, this is extremely sad because you could be walking down the road so innocently. Now, one, you have to be mindful or try to prevent yourself from getting raped if you're a woman. Then you have to be wary of being robbed. And now in the back of your mind, you have to wonder if there's a mentally ill person, diagnosed or undiagnosed, close by or somewhere about, who might just randomly attack you. Mental illness is a very serious thing. Listeners, if you know that you are not feeling well, you're extremely stressed out, you've been having suicidal thoughts, you've been having hallucinations, you've been seeing things and hearing things, get yourself checked out, please. Please. There are numbers to call. I am pretty sure that you can do it anonymously. If you're not very comfortable, get yourself checked out, please. We've had deaths. We've had assaults. These sort of things, they're very sad to speak about and they're very sad to hear about. All right? And families, if you know that there's a family member who is suffering from a mental illness, listen, you can have a productive life even if you're diagnosed with something. You can live a normal life. You can have a job, you can operate machinery, you could do all them sort of things, but you just need the help. Whether it's therapy or whether it's medication. Families, please do not be in denial. This is a very serious thing. All right? Some other things that have been trending over the weekend, I received a flyer of a girl that's been missing, but I'm trying to get some more information on that because the flyer says missing since June. Missing since June. And I have too many questions. And if I have too many questions, I'm just going to leave it there until. All right, so I'm trying to get some more information on that. And as soon as I do, I will share that with you this morning. All right. Some other things that have been making the rounds. 14 people have died in Indonesia because their volcano erupted on Saturday. Wow. When you look at the images, living through a very recent volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and looking at those photographs, you could understand or relate. But what is just at the forefront of my mind right now is the fact that 14 people died and they didn't have any time to do anything. They had no time. Like, we had weeks, months of volcanoes in this state. These are the possibilities. You guys need to move out now. You guys need to pack. You guys need to prepare. You need to do this, that, and terror. We had months of all of that. And they smelled sulfur. Hours later, boom, volcano erupted. And I'm pretty sure the numbers are going to rise because people are missing. Tons of people have been displaced. So you see, sometimes the situation might look dire. And I know that we had a lot of issues with our volcanic eruption and preparing, and before, during, and after we had some problems, but you really have to thank God for the small mercies, man. It might look like we have it bad, but some people, boy, we had no deaths. Thank God for that. All right, some of the things that have been making the rounds. Some people are going to be working this Christmas season. Road cleaning program resumes. So, big up yourselves this morning, tomorrow morning, and every morning, right? You're gonna be making a little bit of money for the Christmas season. Although I just feel like you pull out a set of these people because they're working for 2, sometimes 3 times a year with Brack. So yeah, it's on contract, but I mean, based on the responses, these people need the jobs, right? Could you just pull out a set and just make them permanently employed? The same money, just give somebody an actual salary instead of 2 times a year for 7 days each. You get a little stipend. But to each his own, that is how the program runs. And yeah, it's not changing, okay? It's not changing. Now, good morning to the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, watch a time in this place. Imagine COVAX gave us vaccines to deal with our vaccination campaign. And COVAX would target certain countries. Now, at the time, and actually we're still experiencing this, we were not taking up the vaccines fast enough to prevent expiration and later discarding of vaccines. So, what would you do in that situation? Somebody gives you something and say, hey, take that. And you're not able to use it up fast enough and it's going to expire on you. What are you going to do? Leave it to expire? Send it back? Return to sender? Or you're going to give it to somebody else who actually needs it and are able to use it before it expires? So that's what St. Vincent and the Grenadines did. We shipped them off to Trinidad. We say, hey, you take that because it's going to expire on us. Our people don't want it. And as a matter of fact, they still don't want it. But that's besides the point. And now they're telling us that we have to pay. We have to pay because we gave away vaccines that would have expired on us. There is obviously some document that has to be signed, a contract or whatever, right? But wherein it says that if we're not able to use them, we have to send it back. We have to return to sender. Where does it say that? If it said that, I believe the Prime Minister would have done that. We got them for free. We got them for free. And listen up, this is why there are conspiracy theories around this whole COVID-19 and the COVID-19 vaccine because it was sent to people in need. Isn't the overall mission and goal right now to help human beings? Forget about accountability. Forget about that. Y'all could just make a note, okay, 5,000 vaccines sent to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They donated it. I just do not understand how it becomes their business after it has been donated to the country. So you control who gets what. You control how many they get. And then you want to control what we have to do or what we can do. So what you're going to tell us, okay, you're only allowed to give out these vaccines during this time. You're only allowed to give them to this set of people. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. But anyways, we don't pay the money, 70,000 US dollars. At a time when we don't have no money. We don't have any money. And that would take me to my next point. IMF warns, this is coming from Bloomberg.com. IMF warns of economic collapse in poor nations without debt fix. The date on this article is not 2019. It is not 1992. December 2nd, 2021. December 2nd, 2021. IMF warns of economic collapse in poor nations without debt fix. Now, guess which country made a list? Guess which country has been mentioned in this article here? Oh, yes. You guessed right. I have time to read it out? Yeah, man, yeah, man. The IMF, International Monetary Fund, warned of economic collapse in some low-income countries unless creditors in the world's richest nations suspend debt service obligations and help renegotiate new terms. 60% about that of the world's poorest countries are at high risk or are already in debt distress. Double the share in 2015. COVID-19 has dealt a major blow to world's poorest countries, causing a recession that could push more than 100 million people into extreme poverty. Pay attention. The challenges are mounting with the discovery of the Omicron variant, Lord have mercy on my soul case, which is driving a new wave of infections. Now, the countries that are at risk, they list some countries in the Africa region, they list some countries in the Asia region, but I'm going to focus on the island nations. Haiti, Kiribati, I pronounce that right? Maldives, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Tonga, Tuvalu, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is at risk for economic collapse. So you see, they were not lying. When Minister of Finance told us that rough waters are ahead, he was not lying. I guess we did not understand how rough these waters would be. When the Prime Minister said, in other words, y'all hold on. There might become a time where we are unable to pay salaries and we have to cut some of the social programs. Hold on. It's going to get real rough. They were not lying. This is crazy. This is crazy. Did you know that Grenada is already experiencing some of this economic hardship? And they're able to pay double salary in December? How? Anyways. We'll stick up in there. We will say good morning to some folks on the WhatsApp and on Facebook. Oh, man. Good morning, Laura. Laura. Good morning to D12. Good morning, Crystal. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Can someone please big up yourself, big up yourself. All right, good morning to Miranda. Laura, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. Highly favored, good morning, Kathy. Andrea. Good morning, Sasha. Good morning, Henry. DJ Kabuli, good morning, Rosemary. God is love. Joshua's on the inside as well. Good morning to Elroy. Good morning, Kendall. Agbara, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. All right, we're going to take a stick up in right now. As we head on up to the top of the hour, we're going to take in some music. We've got your X News and your local weather report coming up in just a bit.